So, I have some bad news, guys. It looks like I will not be able to actually continue this quest because I apparently have run into a bug that will make it where I just cannot continue the game. Well, not the game, the quest. This particular quest, excuse me. This is the location you are supposed to go to continue the quest. Down here, the ruins of Behalft. I have all 4 pieces of the glowing crystal shard. I have all 4 pieces. And this is where you're supposed to go, and you're supposed to put them here to activate this mechanism. I am mashing the button right now. Nothing is happening.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
I even went onto the different pages to see if this is a thing, and apparently, I think I may have figured out how I possibly could have caused this. Apparently, if you go to one of these locations before you start the quest or read the book, it can completely mess it up. I even tried to risk not getting trophies by actually getting the unofficial Skyrim patch. It's a mod where basically the modding community tried to patch hundreds, as they say in the description, hundreds of bugs and such that the developers never got to. I downloaded and installed that, tried it, nothing. Wouldn't fix it. So unfortunately, it looks like we will not be able to actually do this quest, which means I won't get the trophy, at least for this character. I'll have to do it with an alternate character. This is part of the frustrating legacy of playing a game such as Skyrim. All these years later, and you are still hurt by bugs that make it where you cannot progress. It's so infuriating. So, we will not be doing that. Sorry. So instead, let's just go ahead and go after Ariel's bow. Oh, sorry, hold on. If you're hearing, strange crackling or anything in the audio, that's because my audio cable's being very finicky right now. I'm trying to make where that's not the case. So this small little cave up in this mountain, it's not very big. This small little cave here, it may seem small at first, but trust me, we are about to begin a very long trek to a whole alternate area to find this bow. Alright, Serana. Let me check. 257 of 280 of 385. What else am I carrying? Oh, I have some of these pieces of but that doesn't weigh much. I got rid of that other axe. I still have Zephyr. It weighs 10. Nah, not a big deal. If I have to, I can switch to my ebony set, which gives me more carrying capacity. In case I need the extra space in my inventory. Oh boy, here we go. Can I take that? Uh-huh. Yes, I can.
Oh, what is it?
I need you
Anything good?
to carry the torch. Here. There. Now, yeah, there you go. Now you can help me light up dark areas. You're the torchbearer of this ceremony. We must get to the site of the Olympics! Spiders! Ah! Ah!
Done,
Ah!
done.
I need a second. Gosh, I need to check if that mod to switch out spiders for bears is available here. Every single time.
Something's not right here.
Oh,
Okay.
you don't say.
I think we may be in for some trouble.
I never would have guessed. Alright, quick save. Whee! Whoa! My gosh, no! No, not more of them! Ah! Swim away! Swim away! Ah! Ah!
Who's there?
Ah! I'm running! I'm running! Ah! Nope! 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 You take care of them! Nope! Nope! I'm out! I'm out! I'm out! Oh boy, there's more! They're everywhere! Oh my gosh! Ah! Wait, why am I using this sword? Oh, you did not bring one of them back. Nope. Nope. Oh, I hate this place. I hate this place. Ah! There are times I really despise games like this.
Who's there?
Nope. Go get him. Go get him. I'll be back here cheering you on.
Done and done.
Good. Lucian, help me.
Who's there?
Alright. Let me change the markers here. There we go. Oh my goodness. That better be the last one.
We are bonded now, you and I, joined through the powers of the void.
If I ever meet the dev who made this section of the game, of this cave, of this quest, you and I are gonna have some very harsh words.
These people were... Why would anyone want to set up camp here? I wonder what happened to them.
Oh my goodness.
All hail the savior of the Dark Brotherhood.
Whoa, okay. Run, run, run. Ow, ow, ow. Falling rocks, falling rocks. Ow, ow, ow. Seriously, I hope Bethesda never brings back the dev who's like, you know what we need in this game more of? Giant spiders! We need more giant spiders in our game.
Stay on your guard.
Oh, trolls. See, those I don't mind. Come at me, trolls! I dare you.
Who's there?
Oh, that's right. I forgot to put my fire breath back on. Sometimes you just need to just take a moment. Hi?
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here.
Gelabor? Knight Paladin Gilibor. A Knight Paladin. The Shrine of Ariel? What is the Blessing of Ariel? We've never found this shrine before. What does it do? Oh, more effective with missile weapons. Oh.
I am Knight Paladin Gelibor. Welcome to the Great Chantry of Oriel.
This cave is a temple to Ariel?
Oriel, Oriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves.
Akatosh? Wait, Ariel and Akatosh are the same? Snow elves? Wait, you're a Falmer?
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed.
I imagine that you know why we're here?
Of course. You're here for Oriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
Assistance? How did you know?
For the thousands of years I've served as the Chantry's sentinel, there hasn't been a single visitor here for any other reason. They request Oriel's bow, and I request their assistance. It's been repeated so many times, I can't imagine it any other way.
So what type of assistance do you need?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Kill your brother? Why?
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Oriel would allow this to happen.
What exactly did the Betrayed do?
They swept into the Chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause.
Didn't you fight back?
The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
You don't even know if he's alive.
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Well, have you ever tried getting into the inner sanctum?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Oriel. And an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
Way shrine?
Yes. Let me show you.
You mean that there?
So this is snow elf magic. Incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Oriel to our initiates.
Huh.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous.
Huh.
How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? It makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I
Huh.
don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago.
Huh.
The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the
Wonderful.
end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
How many more way shrines are there?
There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry.
These caves must be massive.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's Ewer.
So I need to fill this at each way shrine?
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
I'll be off then.
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
Okay then. This has just been where he's staying? This little bed here in this cave with a... Wow. Okay then.
Yes?
Questions? I expected as much.
So who were your people?
We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home.
It appears the Nords won.
In a manner of speaking. We had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price. The blinding of our race.
Everyone couldn't have possibly agreed to that.
There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain.
What turned your people into the betrayed?
I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin. Certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become.
Why weren't the snow elves here affected?
The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene.
Is that why you had retained your sight?
Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people.
You mean the betrayed?
Yes. They swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never really stood a chance. I assumed that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum.
There are others here like you?
Verther and myself are the only two snow elves that remain.
So who are the spectral prelates that you mentioned?
They're ghosts of the snow elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Auriel, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties.
Huh. They should be able to help us then.
I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the Chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum.
Okay. What is the Chantry?
This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the Snow Elf people worshipped Auriel. The Chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat for those that wished to become enlightened.
Most snow elves?
Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Trinimac, Ciribane, Yffrey, and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the Chantry and its way shrines.
The way shrines are part of the Chantry then?
Oh yes. They were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here.
Alright.
May Auriel light your path.
Thanks. Well... the portal to Darkfall Passage. This is going to be an interesting journey.
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
Ooh, Never seen plants like that before. Oh my gosh! Ugh, those things! Ugh.
Done and done.
Oh, those things are disgusting. Alright, so now I'm aware that those things are here.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, more Falmer.
Done and done.
The Falmer I don't mind. I don't care about those guys. It's the Chaurus that... Ugh. Those things are just as annoying and to deal with as spiders are. Yep, there's more. There's another right there. Look at this. Ugh. Disgusting.
I was sure I heard something.
It's a good thing the poison doesn't really affect me anymore. I used to be concerned about that, but now I'm at a point where it doesn't really negatively affect me that much. Guess we gotta just keep on making our way through.
Yeah. I knew it.
It is annoying though when they spit that poison stuff right in my face and the vision goes all blurry. That is annoying.
Done and done.
Another one of these things. Yep. Oh, there wasn't one in there. Serana, why'd you... Whatever.
Who's there?
Go on, go get it. Whatever it is that's over there. I'm worried that thing's gonna pop open.
That'll teach you.
This has now become a third-person game. Because of all the creepy crawlies that we're experiencing in these caves. It's much less horrible to deal with when you're playing in third person.
Where'd you come from?
Aha. I was like, how do I get to this guy? Oh. This way. Where are you going?
That'll teach you.
What was his deal? Just keep whacking away.
Done and done.
Ooh. So shiny. Gleam Blossom? Ooh.
Where'd you come from?
Warmonger. This guy is decked out. Hardened helm. Hold on. Oh, Serana already opened it. I was like, do I need to open that door for you, Serana? Is that what I need to do? There we go. Well, I guess my shout brought them out of the woodwork.
Done and done.
I do move pretty silently because of my sneak skill, but once you shout, they're like, oh, someone's here. Okay. Oh, I'll take those. Oh my goodness, another one of these things. Ah. Yeah, squish that bug. Squish. Wait, is that a ultimate? I'll take an extreme healing potion. Another one?
Who's there?
Really?
That'll teach you.
Okay. That would have hurt. More webbing. Don't tell me there's more spiders ahead.
No chains and traps. Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this, Alma wanted to keep it there.
Wow. Okay then. Hi? That is a different looking saber cat than I've ever seen. A veil saber cat. What? What is going on here? Well, now this
the
is
kind of thing I've
interesting.
been wanting to see. Makes everything else worth it.
Okay, you know what? No, no, no. Serana, no bug insect followers. No. Can we go this way? Whoa, okay, there was a saber cat right behind me. Oh man, I didn't even see it. Moments like that really tend to make me jump. There's the shrine.
I think that's another way shrine up there. Here we go.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum. May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
Alright. 1 of 5. The Forgotten Vale. Oh. Oh. Oh, look at where we are. It's way over here. There's there's something straight ahead on my mini-map to discover. If I can just get to it. Small, tight little tunnel like this. If I turn the corner and there's like a big spider right there, right in my face, I'm gonna be so mad. Whoa. The Forgotten Vale discovered. Well, at least it's nice to know that I can always fast travel back here. Well, I'm guessing she's still down there. I guess we will be exploring the Forgotten Vale when we come back. Stay tuned.